preview.
Hey, this is Mary Kish, standing in for reviewer Kevin Van Ord to talk to you about inFamous First Light. In the standalone adventure, inFamous First Light, you leave Second Son's leading dude bro, Delsin, behind and fill the neon-powered shoes of Abigail Walker, otherwise known as Fetch. Fetch must face not only the wrath of the Department of Unified Protection, but also the creepy come-ons from a dirtbag named Shane. The dialogue is heavy-handed, and the story is as predictable as can be, but Laura Bailey's nuanced and emotional performance makes Fetch a delight to spend time with.
Just tell me where to look.
East side, mainly.
Thank you.
What a pity that the story missions tie her down with so many limitations. As the plot leads you through its ho-hum beats, you improv powers and gain access to new ones by completing missions, collecting glowing shards, and performing a few mundane side tasks, such as preventing drive-by shootings. Fetch's neon-based abilities allow her to speed through the city as a ray of light, and create a gravitational singularity that sucks in nearby enemies, and then detonates with a burst of light and limbs. Yet a good portion of the story missions have you playing sniper, bolting you to rooftops and having you fire at the shooting gallery underneath you. How boring. Where First Light impresses is in the fluidity of the interactions. Speeding through Seattle is a breakneck delight, particularly when you rush through one of the countless neon vortexes, scattered about and pick up an additional speed boost. Collectible shards that improve your powers have you scurrying up skyscrapers and floating from rooftops. This is the same vibrant, high-fidelity version of Seattle that made Second Son such a joy to play. There are no frame rate hitches to distract you, and there are little textural pop-ins to annoy you. Obstacles are easily surmounted, making the city's borders the only notable boundary of your free-form exploration. It doesn't take too long to exhaust the simple secondary activities, which is just as well. As wonderful as it feels to interact with inFamous First Light, the game simply goes through the motions. The morality system that makes the series stand apart is missing from action here, so the only guiding principles are your own, not the game's. Given the way Delsin fully embraced his living power fantasy, it's ironic that his story would allow a noble path of sorts, when the more conscientious Fetch would be allowed no such path. It's not the open world, but in the challenge rooms, where Fetch is most able to let loose. Zipping from corner to corner, blasting guards and digital demons is an absolute blast, at least before you earn the game's full complement of neon powers. The freedom of movement, the ease in which you can chain melee attacks together, the responsiveness of the controls, all of these attributes combine into a silky demonstration of awesome skill. Once you've maxed out your homing missiles, however, the challenge of combat, such as it is mostly eliminated. You can simply zip from one neon source to another, filling up on juice and spamming enemies with missiles until you're able to summon your singularity and vaporize your attackers. You can continue almost indefinitely this way. Combat is far too easy to abuse, and without tension, the arenas lose their luster. Nevertheless, inFamous First Light is a serviceable time waster. Fetch is an engaging character, troubled yet intensely loyal, and, as such, commands your attention. Of course, given Second Son's greatness, you might have hoped for something more than the mindless show of destruction. First Light is decent fun, but it has no spark.
Our secret. If anyone knew a conduit was in town, there'd be a manhunt, and it happened before. But that night, I wasn't worried. I'd use my powers to get the job done, then the two of us would take off. We'd be miles away before the DUP showed up.